Yiannis here, and in today's video I'm discussing my 5 less known tips for triathlons. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and please like and subscribe to my content. So on to today's video, and tip 1. With triathlons, you have so much kit. So firstly, you need to have a list. So I think it's key that you write down a list of what you have and use it as a checklist to use all the time when you go to your races, so you can tick it off so you don't forget stuff, because you can forget something. So it's important, and it's important that you have a list so you don't forget something and you're not panicking on race day like I did once, forgetting a basic pair of shorts, but this was in a running event, and looking for asking someone if I can borrow a pair of shorts. So there's my example. So now on to my number 2 tip. So you're starting to swim in a triathlon, and you swim and your goggles get knocked off. That happens all the time. People get their goggles knocked off, and I'm surprised that people don't know this tip. So the key tip that I would say for this to stop your goggles from falling off is that put your goggles on first, and then put your hat over the top of your goggles, and that will help them from getting knocked off. The other thing you could do is, some people like to have 2 hats, so they put a hat on first and they put the goggles on over the top of the hat, then they put another hat on top of the goggles as well. But what I do is I just have 1 hat, but I have my goggles underneath, and that's worked a treat. I've never had my goggles being knocked off since I started using them. And my 3rd tip is that when you are swimming, after triathlon, you're swimming in lakes, rivers, seas, you don't know what's in there. And although they say it's clean, you never know what kind of bacteria you can pick up. And I've had friends that have done the same races as me, and they've got ill after the race. So my key tip is, the 3rd one is to drink Coca-Cola straight after a race. I know I don't like the stuff. I don't drink it, but I drink it just after a race. I always have a can with me, I down it purely to kill everything in my gut. And this was something that I was told from some athletes and pro athletes that's what they do, and it's helped me with people who have been ill afterwards. I haven't got ill, so that's a good thing that I've learned, and it's helped me. Whether it works, I don't know, but it seems to work. On to key tip number 4, and my 4th tip is that if you want to get your wetsuit off quickly in a triathlon, then everyone knows about putting Body Glide or anti-chafe gel around your neck to stop it from chafing, around your arms, stuff. But if you put it on your feet, then you can get it off quickly. So put it all on your feet and up to your ankles, and you should be able to put it off a lot quicker than without it. So that's tip number 4. And finally, my tip is that tip number 5 is to have a race belt. I know a lot of people don't. A lot of novice triathletes don't tend to have a race belt. They either pin it on their tri-suit or spend time pinning it, or have it pinned onto a running vest. So I say invest in a few quid and get a running belt. It's a lot easier, and all you have to do is put it on, and it's better. So they are my 5 key tips. I hope you found them useful. They're my key tips for more of the unknown, the lesser tips. So I hope you find this useful. Please let me know what kind of tips that you have. Like maybe it's a shoe tip or something that that is not well known, and you might have a tip to help you maybe save a few seconds, or easy to get on, for example. Thanks for watching.
And the champions of this age group category, Yiannis Christodoulou, Christodoulou.